Hey everyone, I'm really excited to be recording this video because it means that we're about to launch something that we've been working on for a while. This is the Track Attack Analytics app, where we're bringing the most important views. Vast majority of people who participate in motorsports who don't earn a living in motorsports should be focusing on. We've been working a long time with a number of people to make this happen, where we can bring data analysis to everybody, make it a lot easier to consume, make it a lot easier to gather through Track Attack, etc. So here we go. Before I launch it here, just disclaimer is that I'm running Windows 10, but the app will be available on the Windows App Store. It is a modern app, and you will be able to run it on a laptop, PC, or desktop that has Windows 8.1 or Windows 10. So after you've gone through and downloaded it, it'll just go to your start menu and find the app. So here we go. This will be the initial launch. So once you launch it, it'll ask you to log in. It is basically useless unless you are a Track Attack user and you've registered and you really have recorded a session. So go ahead and log in. So once you log in, it's really important here that you log in and you have an internet connection. The very first thing that the app is going to prompt you to do is to synchronize basically your data with what's on the server. So I'm going to go ahead and hit synchronize. And for me, this is going to take a few minutes. I am hardwired into the internet. It's the middle of the night, so we have a pretty good internet speed, but just be patient here for a little bit. It's retrieving all of the data from all of your sessions, not including the video. So that's really important here. Again, is that initial launch, you are connected to the internet, you log in, you synchronize your sessions, and then you are able to basically start playing with it. Okay, so after the synchronization happens, a screen pops up that just says that it has completed, and then you're all set. So what I'm going to do here in this video is I'm going to give you a quick tour of the app itself. In other videos, I will go do a deep drill down into each one of the features and functionality. And again, what I want to emphasize here is that this is an open public beta where we're focusing on the functionality, a little bit on the UI, but primarily the functionality. So we want to make sure that we provide the features and functionality that help you guys get faster and get value out of analyzing your data in an easy to consume way. After we feel like the functionality and features are all set, then we're going to go through and do a big scrub of the UI and make it look even better. So for now, just a quick tour of what we have going on here. The first thing is we wanted to optimize here a space to really draw your attention to the main things that you can do with this. The first thing is that you can analyze a single session at a time. And I'll click in that in a second, and we'll just do a quick higher little overview. Then you can do multiple sessions at a time. So that means that you can compare multiple laps. And right now it's just 2 laps at a time, but you can compare 2 laps within the same session or 2 laps across multiple sessions on the same racetrack. And then this space over here on the right is left empty on purpose. And that's because once you go in and you start analyzing an individual session or multiple laps across sessions or multiple laps within the session, you can go in there and actually what we call pin or save that view or that analysis. And then that way a record gets created over here and you're able to quickly click into that. And I know, for example, that when I'm reviewing my data, I typically have a session or two that I focusing on the most, and usually it's my fastest lap or my average fastest session in a particular racetrack compared to somebody else. So that's the main views there. Then underneath the profile view over here, in the future, we're going to have the profile picture that you have on the website will be piped into this, but a number of options here. Synchronize, so again, you can go in there and do the synchronization again. If you record more sessions or as you record more sessions, etc., then you can go and just continue to update the data that's available on the app. And once you do that, all you need to be connected to the end, retrieve all of the sessions from the server. After you're done with that, you don't need to have internet access anymore. You can still view your data, and then if you download a video, you can view the video, but you don't necessarily have to have internet access anymore. The second view here is settings. And right now it's blank, but basically right now it's just a unit of measurement. So whether you want to be able to have imperial units or metric units. In the future, what we're going to do is we will have your settings preferences from the recording app on the phones be piped directly to the website. So we'll have metric units on the website and we'll have metric units here automatically. Then we have import race, and I'll go into that in a separate video, but basically we know that there are situations where you're going to be on the racetrack or at a track, and you're going to be wanting to analyze the data from a session that you've just ran right there and then, and you obviously haven't had time to go and upload the data and the video to the server and then have this app go and download the data from the server. So we've created a functionality where using your phone, communicating directly with your laptop, you'll be able to transfer the data easily, and that's what this feature is here for right here. It's to import that data. Download Manager is a view for you to be able to see the status of the videos that you're downloading. So what you'll find in the other videos is that once you go into an individual session, we've downloaded all of the data for an individual session except for the video, just because the videos tend to be quite large, and even though we split them up into individual laps. So as you're going through and analyzing a session in individual laps, you'll see the option there to download the video corresponding to each one of those laps. In the download manager, if you click into it while you're downloading stuff, or actually at any point, it shows the history of the things that you've downloaded, so you can see how fast things are downloading. Segment editor, we'll go over in another video, but that's really cool, where basically for all the racetracks that you've raced in, you will be able to go in there and create your own segments for those individual racetracks. See, I just did a clean install here. This is the first time that this is running, so there's no segments that have been created. But if I click on Pacific Raceways here, I'm able to select a lap to be able to use the data as a reference to be able to create the segments. For example, I'll just do this really quickly. I'll select one of my faster laps. There we go. And then it loads basically the data and the map preview, especially if you have internet connection here, to create the segments that you want. So again, I will not go and create this because in a separate video we'd go ahead and do that. But basically, we give you all the views necessary for you to go in there and figure out, well, what are the best segments that you want to be able to have to be able to analyze across all of your sessions. Then we have video tutorials. This is not fully populated yet. We just have some dummy stuff here. But basically, what we will have is a tutorial for all of the different main use cases of the app will be here. So that way, you'll see this video that I'm recording right now, the video of how to go and analyze everything on a single lap basis, videos of how to create segments, videos of how to analyze multiple laps across multiple segments, videos of how to do the segment analysis. So you'll be able to have all the how-to videos right here at your fingertips. And then lastly is the ability to log out. So if for whatever reason you need to log out, there you have it. So this is, again, just a quick overview of what it is that we have. In the other videos, we do the drill down into how to go and analyze a single session, how to go and analyze multiple labs across either a single session or multiple sessions. Check out the other videos where we go in depth on a lot of the other features. Let us know what you all think on the forum, and there's a specific thread specifically for the Track Attack Analytics app. Send us a message on Facebook and let us know how we can make this better for you all.